Hello lads and ladettes, and today we are doing another ultimate video. For today we are doing Giorno Golden Experience, the best healer support in the game. I'm not even gonna do this with you guys, he is so freaking good. Let's just get into it. To talk about Jono, it's very funny. Just to give you some understanding of history, when he first came out, he was actually bugged that his abilities didn't work. And so it wasn't that he wasn't useful, but until the update, and the update was like, when I mean like it was 6 months later, it wasn't, it was a bit later, like it wasn't, April it wasn't there because I started playing the game in April. It was literally in like August, I think. I have to check on it. But it was, you know, a couple of months later, they finally fixed it. Like, they fixed cars and they also fixed Risotto at the same time with their procking and stuff like that. And finally, his ability worked. And from there, people started to actually build him and to experiment with him. And it just blew up. It was, what, in September. I literally made, and I still, not anymore, but I used to get, not flamed for it, but it always brought up, oh, why did I put GE in A tier? It's because, well, I don't have much information on it. Some people were saying that he was absolutely broken, and it's just like, alright, I want to see first, so I put him A. And then people kept going back to the video and being like, oh, you said he wasn't good, and then I had to change it, and that's why I did my most recent tier list that you guys should check out, where it's like, no, he's actually the best healer. He's triple S. If you're not using him, you're actually like crippling yourself in some way. So that's just to sort of give you the history of him, that yeah, he at first on launch was okay. I mean, people probably still used him and he was alright, but it just bugged, didn't work. But now, he's fantastic. And the reason why is because, as you can see here, assist and damage share, his whole thing with lifelink is what really helps here. And so to get started, let's just talk about his abilities. First thing is Stand Golden Experience. Jono activates Stand Golden Experience, creating a life link to the top attack, to the top attack bottom HP ally. So who's ever doing the most damage, but also is the lowest HP. Heals 156 Jono attack HP and casts life link. Light of Life. Maxing out at 3, not the Awakening. It's 218% lifelink healing, gets healing boost effect for self, dispels all debuffs on linked allies. Very good ability. This is sort of the big thing about his ability. Lifelink takes over allied damage taken, attack damage and debuff only. Damage like burn and reduction does not count for 2 rounds. And then plus 10% damage reduction, plus 20% healing received for 2 rounds, and then plus 20% healing bonus. Now, I will read the rage skill here. 232% rage skill HP respiration. All allies get life linked, or get linked. When people ask, people ask in the Discord all the time, why is GE so good? What exactly makes him good? And this is the same that everyone replies with, and I can sort of agree to it too. Enya's good. She's really good. But once you get Jono to being able to be awakened, so that's promotion 10 stars, and you awaken him to awaken 5, that's when he gets insane. And the reason why is because if he lifelinks to everyone is sharing the damage. So instead of one person, or what does it get to? Unlinked allies, it's only 1, it looks like. Does it get him? Doesn't look like it gets thing at all. So he basically links to whatever allies he is linked to. It does that. So if he's linked to 3 other people, that's like good, right? So those 4 technically are getting whatever they take damage. If he's linked to the tank, he takes some damage. It shares the damage between them. If you're sharing it across everyone, you have such a big health pool that your damage is just slowing down. And also, if you cast Light on Life on everyone, it's 10% damage reduction on everyone, and then also everyone's getting healed extra as well. It is such a you might not think, oh, that doesn't sound too bad. It is such a good ability, especially in this game. And everyone's doing AoE and stuff like that. And there's also people like Johnny that are doing super good bursts, but you're spreading across everyone. And then you also heal as well. And then if you have another healing effect or anything like that, you're just keeping your team healthy in the long run. It is super, super good. Next ability, Life Power. God Experience infuses life into allies, boosting their damage. Grants Spirit Berserk to top 2 attack allies upon rage skill release. And then, of course, grants Spirit, the third level 3, grants Spirit Berserk to top 4 attack allies. Spirit Berserk is plus 20% attack, 10% crit rate for 2 rounds. Oh, so now you're doing healing? And now you're also doing technically damage mitigation or sharing the damage. And now you're also buffing everyone's damage and crit rate. Oh my gosh, I'm glazing so hard, and that is for a reason because it is so good. But very simple there, just grants everyone an attack, boost to attack. Fantastic, right? Basically Jolene's, but much better. Double Heritage, Giorno and Jonathan and Diego, has Jonathan and Diego's Heritage, plus 20% attack, HP and speed, maxes out at 45, 25 and 20%. You really want him to be quick. I'll explain to that later. The quicker he is, he can proc his lifelink ability and then keep everyone alive, especially when you get to late game. So bursty, you need to do it. This is sort of his okay ability. It's nothing too crazy, and I think it's a good balance out, because if he had like another crazy ability, he'd be insane. Basically, I'll read it for you, sorry, not just basically explaining it. Jono has what it takes to be a Giengu star and build a better world, plus HP to all allies and grant Spirit Berserk on death max once per battle. Basically, he dies, he grants everyone Spirit Berserk one last time instead of proccing it on his rage skill. Not a bad ability. There used to be a strat where he would be the first on, so you would use him as like your tank. You would use a tank as your assist slot. So basically he dies pretty much straight away most of the time. Grants boost to everyone. Tank goes in, and then everyone has for 2 rounds, at the start of the 2 rounds, a attack and stuff like that. I think people have definitely gone away from that strat, and I would too, because he's better alive. That's basically what I'm saying. Much better alive, and to get that healing and lifelink. His awakening, as usual, the first one is initial rage 20. That's the restoration that I talked about before. All allies get lifelink, plus 10% healing effect. Initial rage 30. Grants Spirit Berserk to top 5 attack allies. Cannot be dispelled. Not bad. It's sort of okay. It just grants it to everyone when he dies. Is that the ability, or am I reading it wrong? Let me just check. No, sorry. That's a great ability. I take it back. I was reading the wrong thing. That's a great ability. Just because now he grants damage to everyone, not just 4. So it's really, really good, because now everyone, even if you have Diego probably not doing the most damage, now everyone's doing more damage overall. This one is okay. It only lasts 2 rounds, but it's sort of, I guess, good, because it's okay, but it being not able to be dispelled is pretty good, because that's one of the things where it's just, at least you can guarantee that damage is happening and it doesn't get debuffed, because a lot of debuff is going along. And then, of course, Awakening Healing for all the healers, 20% healing effect, 20% control resistance for 4 rounds when HP drops below 60%. So yeah, the only thing is that I'll talk about now, I guess, is that if you do have, for example, a Funny Valentine or something that can change the buff or also get rid of the buff, it is sort of bad. That's where he sort of falls, but it's one of those things that at least it's not like Anya's revive ban, because at least it's not like, everyone has the ability but they still can't revive. This one is like, okay, you can't ban it, but you can dispel it. And oh shit, I just dropped something, and that's okay. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world. Costumes, he's got 3. Golden Experience, gold, looking fabulous. His normal one, which isn't bad, I actually do rate it. And then, of course, the silver one, which is hot. Now, I guess we go over the teams as usual. So, of course, basically, one of the big things that people are running, and I 100% agree, is with Gyro. So the only thing about GE that would make him awesome is if he could revive. Now, he can't revive, and that's okay, because if you have Gyro can revive. Revive allies for 500% of the attack. So basically, Gyro does extra healing. 2 healers is fantastic. Gyro's doing damage and also reviving, while, you know, GE is just focusing on healing and also does damage, unlike Enya. These two are just goated brothers. They have, like, it is such a good combo. It does really, really well. Even if you heal up first and Gyro goes next, if they heal up to full, Gyro has an ability where he does overshields. Any excess healing converts into shields. So PvE content, these two are fantastic because you're just not going to get beaten. Basically, you should lose to time, not damage, is what I'm trying to say. Absolutely fantastic. And basically, same thing with what I said, like with Funny Time the last week. You really want him on any team comp, unless you're running like a Hermit comp and you really want Enya. I agree. Or you could also run Enya and him. So instead of Gyro, you then have focus really on the revival, not just somewhat reviving. And to pop your uncle, you are so tanky. You have so much sustainability. Revive, heal. And if Enya doesn't die last, she can hopefully proc it, and Jono shouldn't die. And if he does die, he comes back, rage skills. Everyone gets damage mitigation, stuff like that. She procs, it's just such a good ability. And they both have, when they die, they also gain attack power and revive and stuff like that. So it's just astonishing, really. But fantastic there with one of the things. Yeah, just such a great character he is. You really want him on any other team. Every team that you can, especially like early game, you don't necessarily need him, but in that late game, he is so helpful. You know, GE, Gyro, Diego, Funny Valentine. That's basically what everyone is running, depending on what's going on. So yeah, that's just the usual. Well, now Silver Chariot's in the mix, so we'll see how that changes in the new year. But yeah, that's all the team comps. Now, how to build him? Where is he? Of course, the big one is healing, just to increase the amount of healing you're doing. The spelling is nice. I got crap abilities on him. I really need to do whatever. Let's look here and go to Reforge and go look at the skills. Healing is nice. Potentially Rebirth as well. Just for him to like keep coming back if he dies is awesome. Where is Control Rate as well, so he can actually proc his abilities. You also kind of maybe want Ironclad or basically like Sheltered, just trying to keep him alive as much as you can. Even where is it? Just Revival? No, not Revival. Regen. Is it Tenacity? You just want to keep him. No, it's Agility. Where's Agility? Did I miss it? I think I missed it. Oh, here we go. Just to keep him alive. So like, plus, so he's not getting hit and stuff like that is super useful. Because of course he's your healer. You do want him to stay alive. If any Johnnies or anything like that is gonna, attack him or anything like that, try to keep it as much as you can. And then Dispel. I know he has Dispel in his kit, but if you just want that extra with Purify, like 50% chance to dispel all buffs from a random ally with healing or skill cast, it's good. It's just always handy to have stuff like that. And that's pretty much it. Mainly you just want, basically just keep him alive. Just make him tanky. Just build him like a tank with the healing property and you will be okay. And then, of course, damage. You want to keep him alive. He's not going to be doing any damage, so you don't want Dio's thing on it. Dio's clothing. You just kind of want Jotaro's or the Stardust Crusader stuff. And then, of course, Enya the Hag grants shield to an ally for 2 rounds of basic attack or rage skill. Healing cannot be dispelled. Dispels 2 debuff as well, just to keep that support going. Now, let's check out some healing numbers here. Gyro's definitely going to pop off more because GE's is sort of capped. But let's do something like this and just see what happens if he stays alive. 22 million healing. Absolutely crazy. Let's put a full team in here now. So, oh, sorry, let's put Diego, you. Let's put a Gyro in here as well, just to see, because Gyro's going to do, of course, more healing. Oh, or not. 33 million healing. Fantastic. He's just definitely going to be doing, most of the time, more healing than Enya. 27 there, 52 million there. Absolutely crazy. Let's go into a Dio's mana, because this is where sort of the hard hitters will happen. And let's see how much healing he's doing there. Okay, this is the thing there. 71 million. Gyro's going to be doing more, and the reason for that is, well, I believe the reason for that is because his healing isn't capped. If someone's at full HP and he does over healing, he's going to be healing that overshield, that excess. I believe that's how the maths works on it. I'm 99% sure, but still, 71 million healing. Just very consistent. Like, your team is going to stay alive. 60 million, 123. Super good. Look, not too much damage. Mitigating a lot, but not too much damage. Of course, he's not going to be doing any damage, really, and that's not the thing. At least he does some damage, unlike Enya. But yeah, oh, he didn't even do any healing there, because Gyro's just so broken. This is why it's such a good team comp, right? Like, the reason why it's such a good team comp is because the damage mitigation, right, is that you're spreading the damage across everyone. So it's not like a big chunk of health is gone. Everyone's sort of at that, instead of going from, like, let's say someone gets absolutely blasted, right? Instead of going from 100 HP to 40% HP, everyone's just taking that 10% HP. So then you can easily heal 10% most of the time, especially if both of them. GE gets them up, and then Gyro finishes them up, like polishes them off, lol. Like, it's just so good. So to finish off the team comps, you basically want him in everything. That's his team, that's his healing numbers there. He's fantastic. If I go up top here, if I go into rankings as well, are you using GE? You're using GE. You're not using Gyro, are you? No, he's not. You're using GE. You're using GE. Are you? You're not. We did this in Funny Valentine's. You're not using GE. He's using GE and Gyro. I don't know what's happening there. What's Johnny doing? I don't think he's played ever since that character release. I don't think these people are playing anymore. But yeah, the top guys are definitely using GE. Yeah, GE there. It's D4C running. Yeah, GE doing Enya as well. It's just such a good team comp. And I think that's where I'm going to end the video here. If you have any questions or in the comments, please, we can have a discussion about that. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week. Bye!